Hi guys. Have you noticed how a lot of the online community keeps using different terms related to the manosphere without really understanding what they mean? Terms such as the manosphere, red pill, blue pill, hypergamy, simp, or even MGTOW for that matter. So, let's go over 7 of the terms that are commonly misused and not really understood so that we all know what each of these terms mean and use them in the right way. Number 1. The manosphere. The Manosphere is a loosely defined collection of websites, blogs, and online communities that are focused on men's issues, such as men's rights, masculinity, and relationships. These communities often promote traditional gender roles and can include blogs, forums, and podcasts that discuss a variety of topics related to men's issues such as dating, self-improvement, and personal development. Some of the communities within the Manosphere have been associated with controversial and extreme views, including misogyny, racism, and hostility toward women, which are misconceptions about it. It is important to note that not all communities within the Manosphere hold these views, and it is possible to engage in discussions within these communities without subscribing to harmful or hateful beliefs. There are many different groups and individuals within the Manosphere, and their beliefs and views can vary widely. Some members of the Manosphere are focused on promoting traditional gender roles and advocating for men's rights, while others espouse more extreme views, such as the idea that women are inferior to men or that men should dominate women. However, this extremist view is again a misconception and does not reflect the real nature of the Manosphere. It is important to note that the Manosphere is not a monolithic entity, and the beliefs and actions of individual members do not necessarily reflect the views of the larger community. However, some groups within the Manosphere have been criticized for promoting harmful and hateful ideologies, and there have been instances of violence and other forms of abuse that have been linked to individuals or groups within the Manosphere. It is always important to approach online communities with an open mind, but also to be aware of the potential for harmful or offensive content. It is important to treat others with respect and kindness and to be mindful of the impact of our words and actions on others. Number 2. Red pill. The red pill is a term that is commonly used in the Manosphere to refer to a particular perspective or ideology. The term is derived from the 1999 science fiction film The Matrix, in which the main character, Neo, is offered the choice between taking a red pill, which will reveal the truth about the world to him, or a blue pill, which will allow him to continue living in ignorance. In the context of the Manosphere, the red pill is often used to refer to a perspective that is said to be based on unfiltered or unbiased truths about men and women, relationships, and society. Those who are said to have taken the red pill are often depicted as having awoken to the harsh realities of the world and as being willing to confront difficult truths about gender and power dynamics. The people who have taken the red pill are the ones who have come to understand the true nature of women, which is that they use and exploit men for their time, energy, and resources in order to level up their own lives. However, it is important to note that the red pill is a controversial and divisive concept and that its proponents have been associated with a range of extreme and controversial views, including misogyny, hostility towards women, and other harmful beliefs. It is important to approach any ideology, including the red pill, with caution and to be mindful of the potential for harm. Number 3. Blue pill. The term blue pill has a few different meanings, depending on the context in which it is used. In popular culture, the blue pill is often used as a metaphor for accepting the status quo or ignoring uncomfortable truths. This concept is derived from the 1999 science fiction film The Matrix, in which the main character, Neo, is offered a choice between a red pill and a blue pill, where the blue pill represents a return to a comfortable, but ultimately false, reality. In some online communities, those who are said to have taken the blue pill are thought to have accepted these traditional views, while those who have taken the red pill are thought to have rejected them in favor of a more progressive or unconventional perspective. It is important to note that the use of the term blue pill in any of these contexts is purely metaphorical and does not refer to any specific medication or substance. Number 4. Black pill. The term black pill is often used to refer to a bleak or cynical view of the world, especially in relation to issues of romance, dating, and relationships. It is often associated with certain online communities that discuss and promote a nihilistic or defeatist perspective on these topics. Those who are said to have taken the black pill are thought to have accepted that the world is fundamentally unfair or that they are doomed to failure or unhappiness in their personal and romantic lives. This term is also commonly used in the manosphere. It is important to note that the term black pill is purely metaphorical and does not refer to any specific medication or substance. It is not a scientifically or medically recognized term and should not be taken literally. Number 5. Simp. The term simp is a slang term that is used to describe a man who is overly attentive or submissive to a woman, especially in a way that is perceived as lacking self-respect or dignity. The term is often used to criticize men who are seen as putting too much effort into trying to win the favor or attention of a woman, especially if the woman is not reciprocating their feelings or is treating them poorly. The term simp can be used in a variety of contexts, including dating, friendships, and professional relationships. It is often used in a derogatory or mocking manner to criticize men who are perceived as being too accommodating or deferential to women. It is important to note that the use of the term simp can be highly subjective and can vary depending on the context and the individual perspectives of those involved. Some people may view certain behaviors as being simp-like, while others may not see them as a problem. It is important to be respectful of others and to treat people with kindness and respect, regardless of their gender. Number 6. MGTOW. MGTOW, which stands for Men Going Their Own Way, is a term that refers to a movement of men who advocate for men's rights and seek to distance themselves from traditional societal expectations and relationships with women. MGTOW followers generally believe that men and women are fundamentally different and that traditional gender roles are harmful to men. They often argue that men should prioritize their own personal and financial independence rather than seeking romantic relationships or marriage. MGTOW followers often argue that men are disadvantaged by society and that they should prioritize their own needs and goals rather than seek relationships or partnerships with women. Some MGTOW followers may also express resentment or anger towards women or feminism and may advocate for men to avoid relationships or other forms of engagement with the opposite sex. MGTOW is a controversial and divisive topic, and there is a wide range of opinions and perspectives within the movement. Some followers argue that MGTOW is a positive response to a society that is biased against men, while others see it as a reaction to perceived mistreatment or exploitation by women. Critics of MGTOW argue that it promotes misandry or hatred of men and that it reinforces negative stereotypes about men and relationships. Number 7. Hypergamy. Hypergamy is a term that is used to describe the practice of seeking a romantic or intimate partner who is perceived as being of a higher social or economic status. It is often used in the context of relationships or marriage and refers to the idea that individuals, especially women, are motivated to seek out partners who are considered to be better or more desirable in some way. The concept of hypergamy is often linked to traditional gender roles and expectations and may be based on factors such as income, education, social status, or physical attractiveness. It is important to note that the concept of hypergamy is highly subjective and culturally and socially constructed, and that what is considered to be a better or more desirable partner can vary greatly depending on context and individual perspectives. It is also important to recognize that seeking out a romantic or intimate partner who is perceived as being of a higher social or economic status is not inherently problematic or wrong, and that people have the right to make their own decisions about whom they choose to be with. However, it is important to be respectful and considerate of others and to treat people with kindness and respect, regardless of their social or economic status. Hypergamy is used in the Manosphere to describe one of the true realities of women, which is to climb the social ladder by picking men through whom they can do that. So, these are 7 of the most common and yet misused terms used in the MGTOW universe. We hope this clears the gaps in understanding these terms. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more interesting content about MGTOW and the Manosphere.